Just north of the library in Huachuca City, you will find Annie's Community Garden. The Huachuca City Community Garden, aka Annie's Community Garden, which we'll be having this Saturday, February 1st, a big community garden event, a gathering in the garden, if you will. And that is why we are checking in here today on this episode of Checking In with Jeff Davenport, brought to you by SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community just off of Highway 90. And again, just north of the Huachuca City Library, you will enter this place where they plant kindness and gather love. And as you take a look around, you can see how this area is set up. And this Saturday from noon to 2, you can take a tour of the garden. You can discuss vegetable production for the community, highlight some STEM education for children in the community, and basically get acquainted with what they do here in person. Of course, if you're not able to make it, that's why we're coming here to talk to these amazing folks today and to look around and see what they do and how many pounds of vegetables are harvested and produced every single week or month or year. And of course, we have to meet this lady right here. Please introduce yourself to everybody.
I'm Ann Ost.
Wait. As in Annie's Garden, Ann?
Yes, that's the Ann.
That's her. It's Ann, everybody. Oh, my gosh. Ann.
How embarrassing.
No, not embarrassing at all. I think it's very, very cool. First of all, thanks so much for letting us check in with you here today. And
thank you.
To kind of take a tour and look around at what goes on here. How long has this garden been around?
This particular garden was built in 2020, spring of 2020. And we've been producing vegetables here since June of 2020 and distributing. We produced 3,500 pounds the first year, and since then it's been around 4,000 pounds a year that we distribute to the local community at no charge to the community.
That's amazing. And for this event that's coming up, the gathering at Annie's Garden.
Yeah.
It's open to the public, noon to 2 p.m., and this will be the opportunity for people maybe in Huachuca City or Sierra Vista or the surrounding area that don't really know what happens here to actually see it firsthand.
Well, yes, except that we're booked now. We have to limit it to some extent because of the area we've got here. So we're booked now, but we've got a series of events set up over this coming year where people will get a chance. But anybody who wants to come, you can volunteer anytime. We're here on Wednesday mornings and Saturday mornings. Everybody is welcome. If you have children, you can come. You have to watch your children if they're under 14. But you can bring them because we really believe children should learn how to garden when they're young.
Now let's talk about that. You actually have some STEM education programs for the kids.
We do.
From the elementary school
Absolutely.
here.
Yes, we do. We work primarily with the garden club. If you can believe, they have a garden club over there, which is fantastic.
That's amazing, at the elementary school.
Yes, an after-school garden club, and they are really excited about gardening. When they come in here, they're full of energy, but it's the environment here, being in nature, I think. They are really engaged, and we have absolutely no problems working with them. They learn really quickly. We teach some topics up on the pavilion about the science of how water passes through plants, how nutrients are distributed. We also come and they plant or harvest in the garden. And we work with the U of A Cooperative Extension Service, and they teach the children how to prepare the vegetables for food, to have a dinner. And we've had the children are then tasked. They go through the garden, pick the vegetables they want, take them home, and they have to prepare a meal for their family. Wow. And we've actually had parents come back and say, thank you.
Well, I mean, it's a great education that maybe is a lost art, but I guess it's not around here in Huachuca City.
No, it's not.
That's fantastic. So again, how many pounds, refresh our memories here. By the way, we're checking in with Jeff Davenport, brought to you by SSVEC here at the Huachuca City Community Garden, aka Annie's Garden. Mm-hmm. Annie, talk about the amount of vegetables that is produced, harvested here at this garden.
We produce about 4,000 to 5,500 pounds a year.
And that it consists of what kinds of vegetables?
Well, this time of year, the winter vegetables are the green leafies and the root crops like carrots and beets and turnips. In the summer times, when you get all your squashes, your tomatoes, your onions, all of that sort of thing. And that's what most people are familiar with growing.
Yeah.
And most people who move here to bask in the sun in the wintertime, which is not too much today, but anyway.
There's sun, but it's chilly.
Just cold, yeah. In the wintertime, you can grow. We grow all winter, growing lettuces. I'll show you over here all kinds of different lettuces. Carrots. The carrots that we grow here are unbelievable. You don't see much green growing on the top, but there are beautiful carrots. Let me pull one for you.
Sure. Oh my gosh, we're going to pull it right now. Okay, so inside the Huachuca City Community Garden, taking a look at the carrot. Okay, hang on. Here we go. She's going to find the right one.
I have to get a prize winner. I'm not sure that is.
She's testing them for us.
Yeah, I think this. Oh, I just broke it off.
But oh wow! But that's a piece of. That's only a part of it.
That's only a part of the carrot. Let me see if I can get one out whole. Here we go. This is a tiny one.
Yeah.
And has a little side coming off.
Little nub coming off the side.
Most of all, we have these good-sized ones that'll be about this long.
Wow.
And you see how little green is on the top. It's just a characteristic of this particular carrot. It mostly puts its energy down in the soil.
Now, where does the water come from in order to be able to water all the vegetables here in the garden?
We actually have a signed agreement with the town. This is part of the park. It's called the Veterans Memorial Wellness Park. We have 2/3 of an acre here that we got to build these garden beds on, and they provide us with town water. So the water's drinking water. So when the children come, the parents don't have to worry. When we clean the vegetables, they're cleaned with potable water. And they can eat the vegetables here right out of the garden.
Literally fresh right out of the
vegetables.
ground.
And that's where the kids learn that vegetables are good, is in the garden.
That's fantastic. Should we take a look at the green leafies and
Yes,
stuff and see what's
let's
going on
look at
there in
those.
this winter time here?
So these 3 beds are all carrots.
Okay. That's a lot of carrots.
You got to see the turnips. These are famous.
Oh,
not because of us.
Your world famous turnips? Is that what you're saying? Annie's world famous turnips?
No, they're actually famous because they're from Japan. They're called Japanese salad turnips. You see that?
That looks perfect for a salad, just to slice up and.
And you don't need to cook them. You eat them raw, or you can cook them. You can roast them. They're really, really good. I'll save this. You can take it with you.
Oh, thank you.
You can also cook the greens.
Okay, so the greens are edible as well.
Absolutely. The whole thing is edible.
Oh my gosh, it's like a salad to go right there.
Exactly. So this is milder than a radish.
Okay.
And the kids love these. They absolutely love them. Yes. I'll put this down here.
Okay.
Then let's go look at some of the things over here.
Let's see what's over here. I mean, this just goes on and on and on for. You said it's 2/3 of an acre?
2/3. Yeah, we've got 12.
It seems like you're really making the most of it.
Yeah,
I mean.
we try.
No, definitely. Oh, we got it all covered up here for the cold weather, right?
Exactly. We put it under a blanket. And
That's what I think I'm going to do after this. I think Todd's going to do that after this, too. Todd's going to get under a blanket. It's cold.
Yeah, you don't have much on.
He's from Wisconsin. It doesn't matter. He's fine.
Oh, okay. That explains a lot. We just cover it. This is lettuce here.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Also chard. Let me pull this off.
Sure.
And we can pull this back. This is the wrong end to open up because the chard is at this end.
Okay.
That's Swiss chard.
Okay. So it's Swiss chard. So does it have a real neutral flavor?
It's fairly mild.
You get it?
Yeah.
Did you get that joke there, Ann?
I got that one.
Ann, I'm just trying to.
It took me a while.
Just trying to be funny, Ann. Just trying to add a little levity to what we're doing here at the Huachuca City Community Garden, also known as Annie's Garden. Oh, look at that purple.
That is outrageous lettuce.
I'd say.
Exactly.
What makes it? I mean, is that actually a style or?
It's a particular variant.
Okay.
Go ahead and take a leaf off and taste it.
All right. Okay. Here we go. What was this again? Wild what?
Outrageous.
It's not just wild lettuce. It's outrageous lettuce. All right.
You scream after you eat it. It's outrageous. Is that good?
That is.
Yeah.
I'm just eating fresh from the Huachuca City Garden this morning, Todd. That is really good.
Let me see if we've got green. We don't have green here. Let's leave that the way it is. We're going to go.
Absolutely
here.
Delicious.
This has got. Down
It almost doesn't even need ranch dressing. Almost.
Almost. We're all trained to use ranch dressing.
Or blue cheese or whatever's available, you know.
Yeah, whatever your parents give you.
So
learn
how long did it take to build some of these berms, if you will, or these, planters?
We moved onto this property in April of 2020.
Yeah.
And in that month, we got the fence built, all the plumbing put in, all the beds built. Those were built by Grasshopper Landscape. We used all
We've
local
heard of
businesses, and they put those up in 2 or 3 days.
That does not surprise me.
There's 100 tons of soil in these 12 beds. 100 tons. That's a lot of soil.
My goodness. And again, thousands and thousands of pounds of produce pulled and distributed around the Huachuca City area. And now there's some green lettuce right there. I see that.
And that's really good. Try that.
Oh my gosh.
Try that.
Okay, which one? Should I just take a piece of one of the
Any
green
of
ones?
it, yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
And this is a different one. You've got to try that
Okay,
one.
all right.
too.
I'll try the green one first. Here we go. Trying this. Cheers. Do people normally get to just walk through here
No.
and eat? Wow. Oh, Todd.
We
Todd,
don't even let the rabbits do this.
Oh, look at that. Look.
But try that one.
Okay. Should I get one of the dark
Whatever
colors or the
whatever
middle?
you want.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, Ann. Now that's it's almost a different texture.
It is.
On that lettuce there.
It is. That
It's like softer. I don't know how to describe it.
Exactly. All 3 of these lettuces are different. These were provided to us as seedlings from Clinton Gray, who's a market gardener.
Mm-hmm.
And he just came with trays of lettuce seedlings that were about this big, and we planted hundreds, thousands of them. And now we're harvesting them. So
My
you can
goodness.
really see.
And when will the next harvest actually be, and when will the next distribution be?
We usually harvest a big harvest at least once a month.
Okay.
But when it's warmer and they're really growing, we'll do it twice a week.
Oh my gosh.
And then you just have bags of lettuce that
Yeah.
you distribute. And then we have 1,000 onions over there. Do you want to go see them?
Let's go see an onion. Oh my goodness.
These were babies when we got them.
Okay.
These come from Texas, Dixondale Farms
Okay.
in Texas. They specialize in onions.
Give some love to Texas in the live chat there.
Exactly.
Helping us out with some onions.
I'm a Texan, so we have to.
Are you?
give some love to
Well,
them.
nobody's perfect. It's okay.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're understanding.
Oh, come on, Ann. We love you.
Okay, let's see what
Okay,
we
so these
got
were just
here.
watered. You can tell because the soil is wet here.
Yep,
and
we just
so-
watered. Let's pull
Okay,
this little
here she
baby
goes.
out.
Here she goes.
These onions have a lot
man.
of roots. There's just
Look
a
at
green
that.
onion that we could distribute.
And that's, you can slice that up, put it in some sort of thing that you're cooking.
Or
whether
just
it's
eat it. Or just eat
Or
it.
just eat it.
Just take the roots off and eat it. These onions will get, they're Texas 1015s. They will get 6 inches in diameter. I make onion sandwiches with them. They are so
And her breath is
good.
still minty
And
fresh.
it's still
I don't
minty fresh.
understand.
It's
I mean,
because of the onion.
that is, and this is amazing. And how many onions are in here right now? I mean,
1,000.
well, 999 now.
Exactly. And what we do is, the reason they're planted so close is we will start, they're getting big enough, we can start pulling some and distributing them.
But, wow.
And we'll thin them out, and then we'll keep thinning them out. Then we get the big 6-inch ones midsummer. And then we'll start distributing those.
And this is unbelievable. I mean, onions, lettuce, radishes.
You haven't seen our beets.
The beets. Oh my. So this is on the far end here, the furthest north. We're just north of the Huachuca City Library here in the Huachuca City Community Garden.
Watch out
Here
for that little varmint.
Oh, I see. That's another reason why you got to keep this all plugged up, right?
That's
or
right.
covered up, I mean.
Keep them away from it.
Well, you do a great job, and everything literally tastes farm fresh. Just grabbing it
Because
and
it's farm fresh.
that is amazing. Look at
These are
these
all different
beets.
kinds of beets. You can see the different ones in here. I can't tell you the names off the top of my head.
Oh, well, look, you could just make it up, and I'd say, wow, look at this. She knows so much about beets.
But these are young enough that we can't really show
Okay.
you what they look like yet.
No, but people who plant in their own gardens, maybe they have a garden at their house and stuff, they know what these look like. And they
these were seeds. We planted
Really,
these
from seeds?
Yes, in December. So you can definitely grow winter gardens here if you know when to plant things.
Yeah.
And if people want to learn, they can come here. That's what we're for.
Exactly, and
They
you
can
can take
come
a
and
tour. Again, this Saturday, February 1st. It is booked up, but for information on the Huachuca City Community Garden, all the details are in the post description. You can actually follow them on their Facebook page and find them on their website and learn more and get in contact with them.
So people should just come and work with us a little while. They'll learn how to garden, how to build their soil, and then they can grow at their own place. And we do container gardens too.
See, and that's something that I think is very valuable, because people think, oh gosh, for a garden I need 2/3 of an acre.
No.
I need this, I need that. No, you can just do it in a planter even simpler than these.
A family with these are 4 feet by 32 feet.
Okay. Oh, that's
like one family
Wow.
can grow almost everything they want for themselves.
Yeah.
So we grow in mass for a large number of people.
Well, thousands and thousands of pounds of food distributed every single year, fresh produce from the Huachuca City Community Garden.
Exactly, and that's due to our agreement with the town, and not many. Well, I don't know of any other town that has made this kind of effort to help the citizens, and they trusted us to do it, and we've done it, and we're real partners now.
Well, and that partnership, again, it starts from the top, and thank you to Mayor Wallace and
exactly.
all the
Suzanne Harvey.
Exactly, all of the amazing people here in Huachuca City that we know, amazing people in Huachuca City that we love, and my goodness, Annie's Garden is the place to be. And if people want to volunteer, is that something that they can do with you as well? We talked about that earlier.
Yes, they're welcome to come. You can come one time and just introduce yourself, and if you like what you see and you feel comfortable, you're welcome to come and work with us once a year, once a month, 10 times a month, whatever you want to do. We're usually here at least twice a week.
But don't be pulling the produce. That's only me.
Oh, no,
only I get
right.
to do that.
You get to do that.
Only Annie let me do that. Annie, it's been a pleasure checking in with you today. And again, for more information on the Huachuca City Community Garden, a.k.a. Annie's Garden, you can learn more on their Facebook page. Again, their big event this Saturday, February 1st, noon to 2 p.m. here at 506 Gonzales Boulevard. All the details in the post description. It's just north of the library, where they have all the fun holiday events, and you can be a part of providing food for the community. Learn how to provide food for yourself, and then share with the community. This is the place where love is literally grown from the ground given to people here because of you, Ann. Thank you so much for letting us check in with you here today.
We have a group.
It is a team. It does take it takes a village to be able to do all of this and put it all together. And thank you for showing us around and letting me try these tasty vegetables today. This has been Checking In with Jeff Davenport, brought to you by SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. Do us a favor, share this video around, tag your friends or family members who are interested in starting their own garden, or if you have a garden in your home, or maybe even at your business. You can learn more when you stop by and see Ann and the rest of the team here at the Huachuca City Community Garden. Thanks again, Ann. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll check in with you again later on. Eat your vegetables. Oh my gosh, this was so amazing. This is just absolutely awesome seeing this.
I bet.
Not at all. I mean, I didn't know what to expect, but there's so much of it. It's absolutely delightful. The produce is so fresh. It just tastes delicious.
It does.
My gosh.
And that's how you teach children to eat vegetables, is you start them right in a gardening situation. That's how I grew up.
Yeah.
And then you realize how good vegetables are.